Oh, you're watching America Trends. I'm Mary Burt-Godwin. Oh man, we have too much fun when Brad Rambur's in the house. Brad Rambur is here at Laughlin Hunter Studios.
Fist
Chatting about fist bump. Oh yeah.
And shout out to Jason for the
making us laugh.
Dances you would never expect your male
At our next
producer.
studio, we're gonna have a Jason cam because I need everyone at home to be
We've got Jared cam. How come we don't have Jason cam, man?
And
Did you just
last-
see the move he just pulled?
Yeah, he's.
I can't do that.
Come out here and do it. Okay, fine. We're gonna talk about some real stuff here. Chat GPT. Everyone's talking about
Dun,
this.
dun, dun.
This is a trending topic in America at the moment.
For when you and I went to college, this is the equivalent of taking your calculator into your math test.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I was thinking, what kid is not going to use this to write their term paper?
Well, yeah, precisely.
Every day.
So, quick story about me and the calculator in the math test and the comparison.
Yeah.
So I went out and found the hottest calculator you could have. You know, I'm an applied mathematics major.
The hottest calculator.
I know.
you can
Listen,
find.
I'm a nerd. Imagine it's the late
You just
80s.
got nerd status just went up a notch.
Four words.
Oh my God.
Mullet.
Okay.
Programmable calculator. Math nerd.
Wow.
Not really allowed in class. You can't take other stuff, right?
Okay.
So but this particular calculator was allowed in class. So what did I do? I got to make sure I have this right. So I went through, and I programmed it to do what I needed it to do.
Okay.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I managed to learn the math and the programming of it for the test, and then I just punched in the stuff I needed to, and I got the right answer on the test.
And then you forgot it?
Worked great for me.
No, it stayed for you because you're all smart.
I still have. You're all smart and stuff.
You're all smart and stuff.
That's what you short guys do. You got to get smart.
You talk about new level of calculators.
Gonculator.
Isn't you just push plus and minus and that's it?
The calculator had a dongle.
Oh, we're going back to dongles.
We're back to dongles.
Okay, so
but here's
go
the
back to Chat GPT.
So exactly. So what Chat GPT
You got to keep us on the rails.
It's a pre-programmed calculator like I just described. Well, when I learned to program the calculator, I learned the math. When you're using Chat GPT or equivalent to do your actual work, what you're missing is the product is not the point. It's you learned how to learn and how to organize that is the point.
Yes.
So if you don't get that and you're a lazy individual, you're like, blah, blah, blah. It's one thing to go, hey, you got any good recipes for macaroni and cheese?
Yes.
Bang, bang, bang. They're there. Great. I don't want to have to think about
Or what
that.
was the one I helped plan my anniversary trip? You know, that's kind of fun. How to see what their ideas are. And
yeah, and fundamentally you're asking the question, what are other people thinking that might be cool that I haven't thought up myself? Let's check. Right? And so you're accelerating that, and that can work well.
I feel like, I was listening to different podcasts about it, that it's getting a lot of stuff wrong.
Yeah, but it's getting a lot of stuff right. And here's the thing that's interesting, because you can literally go, hey, can you write me a program in Java for this? And it runs. Dirty secret, we programmer type guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of copy and paste. And there's a whole community called open source where people will send it out into the public domain and people can use it with the appropriate license.
Right.
And you put your program together. It would be like building a car and you're calling all the parts suppliers and ordering all the stuff, and then you just have to bolt it together. So Chat GPT can accelerate that. But the problem is if you actually know what you're doing, do you need Chat GPT? No. Can Chat GPT make it go faster? You bet. Are you using it as an accelerator or to supplant actual knowledge? That's the problem.
Okay, so we talk frequently about how things like this are weaponized. And they start out to be useful and helpful, and then they become weaponized. So tell me, where do we see this maybe going astray? Besides having high schoolers and college kids.
Wasn't the early Bing AI ML exercise?
It's coming out right now, the new Bing.
I'm segueing when I shouldn't be segueing.
Oh no, go for it. Let's talk about that because...
Well, they turned it on, people went into it, and because it had scoured the internet and there's all sorts of negative, adverse invective being thrown around, it went there, and next thing you know, it was talking about supremacy and racism and polar subjects, and they went, uh-oh, trouble, click, and turned it off.
And now they're going to go out, they're going to start again. They're going to try again.
And I think we've gotten into a very important place, which is just because it got written down, does that mean it's fact? Or does that mean it's helpful?
Okay, how much of the population, though, has gotten to that point? I feel like there's a big percentage of the population that still thinks, oh, it says it right here, so it's true. You know what I mean? There's certain people that know to
Yeah.
question it. I
Yeah.
don't think that everyone does. But so the new Bing, the Daily podcast had this episode about it, that you can
Yep.
ask it questions, get complete answers instead of just the lines of that Google gives you, the results, and you click out to a website. This is going to give you the answer right here and there. You don't even have to click links. So it's going to change the way SEO happens for companies, because they're not going to land up in a search window anymore. They're going to hope that Bing picks them to put them in their description of where to go on their anniversary trip.
There's your weaponization right there.
Yeah. It's going to change the face of, as I was listening
Sure.
to it, I thought marketing, I texted a bunch of my marketing friends. I thought everything's going to change if this really takes off, which it's going to.
Well, and here's the thing that lights off for me, right? So you got the marketing angle, which I totally get, and changes SEO, which is its own industry. Think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Search engine optimization for you non-propeller head folk like me. Yeah.
Yes.
So is it generating corroborated fact? Are you looking at facts, or are you just looking at what it thinks you want to read so it can keep your eyeballs on the screen and sell you something?
Right.
There's the fork in the road.
Right. And
Right.
it's going to know, it's going to think it knows what you want based on your history.
So you've answered my question.
Yes. So you're not going to
It
get,
ain't looking for fact.
right. It's going to keep you in your information tunnel.
So that's going to cause more polarization and discontent, and keep telling me what I want to hear because I don't give a about facts. I'm side-eyeing myself here. Whoops.
Keep going.
I don't give a hoot about facts. I just want to be told the story I get told. Never let the facts stand in the way of a good story, I think I was once told.
Right.
You know.
So I'm wondering how soon this is going to happen, because literally when I was listening to this it could be,
It's already here.
it's already here.
Yeah. Again, this machine learning that we call artificial intelligence,
Yes.
it's really machine learning, is an accelerator. You want to turn out what you want to turn out. Humans use tools to amplify their capacity to take care of something. So if somebody wants to know what they want to know, hey, can you write me a Java program to do this? I have a final tomorrow. It's just going to get you there faster, because that way you don't have to crack open the book and learn all the fundamentals and then try to crank it out in 12 hours.
Oh my goodness. Where was this when I was in college and I needed essays written? Quick question before we go. This is a burning question. When I curse at Siri or Alexa
on camera?
For not getting the answer right, when's she going to talk back to me and we're going to fight? I want to fight with the robot.
You have to.
in
Well,
my car.
See, now that is
I
artificial
curse at her.
intelligence.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I want her to come back and be like, don't call me that word.
It's gonna ask you if the two of you are married,
Oh.
and it's gonna give you a different answer
Thank
based
you
on
for
your
watching
age.
America Trends. I'm Mary Burt-Godwin. This is Brad Rambur. We'll see you again tomorrow night. This is fun.